It's Lean's Learned English. Do you know that we can construct sentences or even questions? Have you ever, with these following three A's, classes of words in English grammar rules: adjectives, adverbs, and articles? Let us start with the example of have you ever with adjectives. I have been cheerful from the day we first met. She has been beautiful ever since. He has been blindfold in love. It has been faithful to its owner. You have been savage to me, so I don't like you. We have been lovely to each other. They have been close as friends. Bernadette has been fashionable in every occasion. Nyla and Riley have been transparent as mother and daughter. The children have been adorable whenever at school. Example of have you ever with adverbs. I have been joyfully happy to taste. She has been literally smart as a person. He has been genuinely generous to anyone. It has been beautifully made. You have been generally misunderstood by everyone. We have been naturally true to one another. They have been incredibly amazing as a team. Bernadette has been undeniably obvious to her feelings with Fred. Nyla and Riley have been truthfully honest with each other. The children have been adorably cute. Example of have you ever with articles. I have been a teacher. She has been the coach in an organization in school. He has been an anchor. It has been the envy that made you to do this. You have been an anonymous commentator on my Facebook page. We have been the closest relatives. They have been the dearest students in our school. Bernadette has been an amazing person. Nyla and Riley have been the good example in mother and daughter relationship. The children have been the cutest. We will use the word never for us to turn these sentences into a negative form. I have never been cheerful from the day we first met. She has never been beautiful ever since. He has never been blindfold in love. It has never been faithful to its owner. You have never been savage to me. We have never been lovely to each other. They have never been close as friends. Bernadette has never been fashionable in every occasion. Nyla and Riley have never been transparent as mother and daughter. The children have never been adorable whenever at school. Example of have you ever with adverbs in negative form. I have never been joyfully happy to taste. She has never been literally smart as a person. He has never been genuinely generous to anyone. It has never been beautifully made. You have never been generally misunderstood by everyone. We have never been naturally true to one another. They have never been incredibly amazing as a team. Bernadette has never been undeniably obvious to her feelings with Fred. Nyla and Riley have never been truthfully honest with each other. The children have never been adorably cute. Example of have you ever with articles in negative form. I have never been a teacher. She has never been the coach in an organization in school. He has never been an anchor. It has never been the envy that made you to do this. You have never been an anonymous commentator on my Facebook page. We have never been the closest relatives. They have never been the dearest students in our school. Bernadette has never been an amazing person. Nyla and Riley have never been the good example in mother and daughter relationship. The children have never been the cutest. Okay, we will use the word ever for us to turn the sentences into interrogative form or in questions. Example of have you ever with adjectives and questions. Have I ever been cheerful from the day we first met? Has she ever been beautiful ever since? Has he ever been blindfold in love? Has he ever been faithful to its owner? Have you ever been savage to me? Have we ever been lovely to each other? Have they ever been close as friends? Has Bernadette ever been fashionable in every occasion? Have Nyla and Riley ever been transparent as mother and daughter? Have the children ever been adorable whenever at school? Example of have you ever with adverbs and questions. Have I ever been joyfully happy to taste? Has she ever been literally smart as a person? Has he ever been genuinely generous to anyone? Has he ever been beautifully made? Have you ever been generally misunderstood by everyone? Have we ever been naturally true to one another? Have they ever been incredibly amazing as a team? Has Bernadette ever been undeniably obvious to her feelings with Fred? Have Nyla and Riley ever been truthfully honest with each other? Have the children ever been adorably cute? Example of have you ever with articles and questions. Have I ever been a teacher? Has she ever been the coach in an organization in school? Has he ever been an anchor? Has he ever been the envy that made you to do this? Have you ever been an anonymous commentator on my Facebook page? Have you ever been the closest relatives? Have they ever been the dearest students in our school? Has Bernadette ever been an amazing person? Have Naila and Riley ever been the good example in mother and daughter relationship? Have the children ever been the cutest? Once again, this is Lean's Learns English. Bye!